Spider-Man No Way Home. I just watched it. Here's my ticket on the screen just for proof. I watched it and oh my god, I love it so much. This is by far one of my favorite Spider-Man films of all time. And oh my god, this is great, and but this is also sad at the same time. But it's just like a mix of emotions I have about this film. I just watched it today, which would be Thursday, but today might be Friday or Saturday depending when I put this video out, and I enjoyed it. I got excited. So much happens. So the plot literally continues out there far from home. Spider-Man tries to ask Doctor Strange for to forget everybody that he was Spider-Man, all that good stuff, and it backfired. All the villains came, and I actually enjoyed each of their time. Doc Ock, I loved him. Green Goblin was back. I love Green Goblin's more sinister. Oh my gosh, Green Goblin played more sinister than he did in fucking the original Spider-Man, Sam Raimi, and I just love that so much. He just gives off that eerie, fucking creepy vibe, and I just love that so much in the film. And then the rest of the characters, Electro, Sandman, and Dr. Connors, or the Lizard, they made their return, and they play a little bit of a small role besides being against the other Spider-Men. But I don't understand why Sandman wasn't back in his human form. He can literally change, but it was there at the last minute of the movie. Oh, he just changes back into his normal human form, all that good stuff. And the Lizard looks a little bit different, but same person, and I'm enjoying that, all that good stuff. And yeah, it was just great all around. The literally the movie takes the second half, it just fucking goes into hyper overdrive, man, because I feel like in the first half of the movie was already shown by the trailer, so I didn't enjoy. I did enjoy it. It's just I wish I didn't see the trailer, or I feel like the trailer should have been more dimmered down, because I felt like watching the trailer then going into the movie is just okay, now I seen everything from the trailer, so I'm just expecting the second half of this film to to be amazing and everything. But I didn't think like that into the film, that, not that much, but it's just I was just waiting for that big moment and everything where all the other Spider-Man came, and it was really heartbreaking, dude. I literally cried when fucking Aunt May fucking died. I literally thought, okay, maybe she passed out, and I was fucking please don't die. I was literally in my head saying, please don't fucking die, because that's just so fucking tragic right there, that that Peter has never, I felt already you don't need an Uncle Ben, because I'm pretty sure he already has an Uncle Ben before, but it just wasn't shown because everybody knows Spider-Man, yada yada yada. And then that's when the other Spider-Man came, Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire. I just love their fucking I got so excited. I literally screamed and clapped. I was like, Tolly, Andrew, and I'm pretty sure the crowd was looking at me, but I didn't give a fuck, because oh my gosh, they are back, and that I'm just super fucking excited, man. And just seeing their return. Andrew came back again with that charisma, that optimistic vibe that he brings. And then Toby, oh my god, he is so much fucking cooler now, as being older, more mature, being more of a mentor towards the Tom Holland Spider-Man's Peter and everything. And I just love that. And it's just it's looking at Toby and the way that he talks and everything, it's just yeah, this man has been through some shit, and he knows what to tell you and everything. And I love their moments before they fought, Andrew, Toby, and Tom. They were all talking their adventures and everything, who they fought. And then oh my gosh, when everybody saw fucking Toby literally shooting webs out of his fucking wrist, everybody was ooh, oh my gosh, that was the most funniest shit ever, because nobody knows. Originally that's how Sam Raimi just literally put it as that, but originally it was supposed to be Spider-Man with his web shooters, but threw that concept away. It was so funny when they talk about the web shooter thing. It was so fucking funny. And I love, oh my god, it's shocking to me, and I just can't, I literally can't picture it, because so many people, all of us, all of the Spider-Man fans all around the world, picture this would actually be a thing, and now seeing it in the movie, seeing it in my own eyes, it's just, it feels so unreal. Like I literally felt like this is unreal. Like this really did not just happen. Like, we have other Spider-Man together in one film, fighting side by side, and like, it just still feels unreal for me. Like, that happened, that literally just happened, and that's just, like, I just love it so much, and I can't wait to buy it. I'm literally about to buy like the whole trilogy and everything. I'm gonna buy all the Spider-Man films, and oh my god, like, I used to be so obsessed with Spider-Man as a kid, and now it's just like my ever loving more of Spider-Man just keeps growing. It's just so fucking amazing, man, just amazing. And them fighting side by side against, Sandman, Electro, and the Lizard, it was just all great. Like, the second half, when they all fought and everything together, it was just so amazing. And again, with Aunt May dying, it literally gave like emotional shock value to Peter and everything. And then Toby told Tom, like, and then Andrew, like, all their downfalls of like the things that they did, and like, when Andrew didn't save Gwen, Toby didn't stop Uncle Ben's murder, and just, to share that burden, and to carry on the wise words of great power comes with great responsibility, and he carries that. Literally, the whole plan was, for this entire film, was for Peter to put back the supervillains, like all the Sinister Five, back into their own realities, but cured, to give them a second chance. So that's what Tom Peter wanted to do, but Doctor Strange was a whole like against that, and that was great to see, like two different viewpoints to clash, two different ideals clash together like that, and that was just done so well that Doctor Strange literally says, oh, it's their fate because they all died fighting Spider-Man, and Tom Spider-Man did not want to do that. He did not want these guys to die. They deserve a second chance and not die from that. But it was just great to see those two ideals clash together, and that Andrew and Toby coming back, and then all the villains. It was great. It was just so amazing. It was just a shame that there wasn't like another villain that they could just pop out of their ass, but they could have done. It makes sense because they did not have any more villains they can put in their roster, and not even the Green Goblins. But that's it really. But it was just a great fucking film all around, and the ending, it was really surprising to me, because at the end, when Peter told Strange to forget about Peter Parker, literally everybody forgot about Peter Parker, and then Tom is such a great actor, and I felt great, but not too great at the end, because now Peter lives in a crappy apartment, and he has a new suit. The new suit is so fucking cool. It is so fucking amazing, and I just love it. But the whole world forgot about Peter Parker now. So now Peter Parker, he basically, like, at the last couple minutes of the film, it's so weird to me that now Peter is living how Tobey Maguire is in Sam Raimi, because in Homecoming and Far From Home, it was just like Peter joining the Avengers. The Avengers know him. Ned, MJ knows him as Peter Parker, as Spider-Man, all that good stuff. To now, it's just like he's just living normally, and now no one knows he's Spider-Man. He's living on his own. He has no one to go to. He literally has himself. It's like his origin story sort of like happening in reverse, to now being like Spider-Man's with the MCU now, to now Spider-Man being by himself, being his own little thing. I find that so interesting that they went with that. I really do. So now just Peter's just all alone, and just probably in the next trilogy or more films, the Spider-Man films, Yes, they're making more Spider-Man films. Don't quote me on that. You could literally do your research. They're making more. Bet your ass on that. But yeah, it was just really interesting that, you know, now that he had everything, he had help from the Avengers, Stark Industries, his friends, his friend, his girlfriend, and his aunt, to now being just him by himself, literally starting from square one to up. And you know, I just can't wait to see what more in the future, you know, possibly in a couple years, to see when they make another Spider-Man film with Tom Holland. Hopefully we get to see, you know, at least like some growth after Far From Home or No Way Home and all that stuff. But yeah, it was really good. It was a really good film all around. I gotta say, this is way better than Endgame in my opinion, because like there's no way you can top this film off at all, and it was just great. I'll probably leave some more stuff in my description talking about more about this film, because I don't want to drag it any longer. And I loved it. Loved the new suit. Really like sticks to the classic with the red and blue with Andrew and Toby. Really love that. Like the suit looks really fucking dope in my opinion. And then the post-credit scene with Venom, you know, it was just a little cameo, just Venom just chilling there doing his own little thing, and then disappeared with little Venom's goo, like his symbiote, literally just chilling there being reactive. So at some point, it's either we're going to get Tom Holland taking on the Venom suit and actually fighting Venom himself. That's going to be fucking awesome in my opinion. But yeah, we just have to wait and see for the next one. But yeah guys, let me know what you guys think about No Way Home. I think it is a really, really good Spider-Man film, guys. It's literally in my top 3 right now. Amazing stuff. Love it all around, and I just can't wait for more in the future. It's like now I don't care anymore. I literally just care only about Spider-Man films. But yeah, guys, take care, stay safe, and yeah, let me know what you guys think. Good night.